Thought I'd do a quick video here of a Palomino Bronco truck camper that I just bought. This is a 1250 series. It's a 2009. I had some questions that I was asking on the truck camper site, and nobody seemed to really answer the question. I don't think anybody really knew what I meant at the time, but this truck camper does not have a battery hookup system in it. It was set up for shore power through the converter down to 12 volt power, but it had no, I couldn't find any leads or anything for hooking a battery up, and I need to be able to hook up lithium ion battery to it so we can do boondock camping. So I took the panel out, and the panel seemed to be working. Everything was working. I did have one fuse blown actually, and if you can look here, I can't show it to you very good. Anyway, at the very top here it says battery circuit, red wire. So I started doing a little figuring out that the red wire coming out of the back of the converter, that's this one here, and a black wire hooks up to it. That's from the truck. That comes actually from the truck plug, the black wire. And then the blue wire goes to the refrigerator. So those, the red wire and blue wire for the refrigerator, are both hooked up on circuit 4, which is the very bottom one. And so that one was blown. I didn't know it at the time. It looked like it was good, but I pulled it out and changed it, and sure enough, everything came on as soon as I put a different fuse in. This little fuse here, I got a little fuse right there that is the mini fuse. They don't belong in there, but that's all I had to replace that one with after I swapped it out, and they work fine. It's just kind of a stretch to make it fit in the slot, but it works. So anyway, up here, I got a temporary battery lead. It's just heavy speaker wire, basically, is what it is. Running up to my positive, the red and the black wires hooked together here, and I just hooked the speaker wire into there also and hooked that to the positive on my battery. Hooked the negative, white wire, neutral, whatever we call it here. Hooked that to the negative on the battery, and sure enough, I can turn off my breaker switches. They are in the off position, and I have lights, and I have refrigerator, heater, fan works, fan up top, that works. So everything's working great on 12 volt power just by doing that. So maybe it was super simple and people thought that was too simple to even need to answer, but that is what I needed to know. So I'm sure there's a few other people out there that probably could use this information and need to know it also. I think the guy that owned the camper before me rewired this or did something, because these don't appear to be factory wire the way they're wired up. I don't think it's factory system, because I wouldn't think they would just put big wire nuts on here like this. There's ones in the back that actually have real sealed up, crimped on type connectors. Really can't show them up in there very good because it's such a cramped space, but there's some in there that got really good sealed up connectors, and these are just wire nuts twisted on with a gob of wires all connected together. So I'm going to get some better wiring blocks, the kind where you can put like up to about 5 wires all in one block and clip them down with little locking clips. I don't even know what they're called, but I've seen them online, and I'll redo the wiring here so it's a lot cleaner and a lot more secure than what this is. But anyway, also my panel's also charging my battery at 13.6 volts, which I hear is like the perfect voltage for charging. So that's a good thing too, to know that it's actually charging the battery while I got the power on. So turn the power on, fan comes on, it'll shut off here quickly because it's so cold outside right now. It doesn't stay on very long. Doesn't need to cool anything down. But nice thing is I'm getting my 13.6 volts. Let's see if I can hold this up here. Probably not. That's a little bit low right now. 13.3839. There we go. 13.40. As the battery gets a little charge going here, it jumps up pretty quickly. But so nice to know that's working also.